and abroad, where comedy and talk radio meet.
So apparently, this guy was claiming that Hitler was his father. And new evidence now that just came out has boosted his claim. Now, we have a special interview that Jordan, I don't know how you were able to find this interview.
Yeah,
but you actually were able to interview the son or the grandson? Or
the son. He died in the 80s.
Oh, but you interviewed him back then.
No. I found in the news archives an old interview.
Oh, like a reel-to-reel?
This was like an old French 2020 news thing. And this French reporter actually contacted this guy and interviewed him about this is when it was still very disputed and everyone thought he was lying. But now it seems, that everything that he was saying in this interview could actually be true.
Wow.
All right. Well, we should rack up the tape and let's go?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Jordan, then you take it away and tell me about this wonderful fighting. I mean, what a great Nazi. Okay.
We're just going to go ahead and start the tape.
Okay. No, can I just say that there is a funny aspect to this, and that because we now
serious.
Well, because
I
it's
hope
now
so on a comedy show.
Well, no, but now
especially when Hitler is the subject.
Well, but now that we've confirmed pretty much that Hitler did have a love child, now the descendants of this guy, who we're going to hear in the interview, are apparently going to have some rights to all the royalties of Mein Kampf anytime you or I buys Mein Kampf.
Yeah,
they're
saying that they deserve some royalties.
And they're also going to get royalties for every one of those Hitler reacts to videos that have been on
YouTube. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the tape. Hello, I am joined here by Jean-Marie Loret. And Jean-Marie, I understand that you are claiming that you were Hitler's love child?
Yes, it is true. I am the love child of my Führer and my mother.
Now, quick, tell me, what was your mother's relationship like with Adolf Hitler?
It was very bad. Very bad. Hitler used to have sex with my mother and call it Operation Barbarossa. It was very brutal.
Now, when you were a little child, was Hitler ever around?
He was the absentee father. I felt that I never very much knew him. He was only a man on the TV and the radio when I was growing up.
So he never sent you, say, a birthday card or a gift in the mail?
As a father, Hitler is a lot like Sean Kemp or any other NBA player.
Now, what was it? I mean, what was it like growing up, knowing that Hitler was your father? Did you tell the other kids on the playground that you were his son? Were you bullied?
I was bullied because I was actually born with a very tiny mustache on my face, so as a family characteristic.
Now, as a child, did you try to hide this mustache, to hide the fact that he was your father, or were you proud of the fact?
I liked it. At the time, it was very good because Hitler was not the Hitler that we know today. The Hitler of 1950, very different from the Hitler of 1934.
Now, I understand that you actually joined the army and fought against your father, against for the Jews. Did you do this to get back at your daddy?
Oh yes, like any rebellious teenager, I fought against my father. And especially, I fought for France in the resistance, The resistance was very good. I smoked cigarettes.
Have you read his book, Mein Kampf? And do you believe in his ideologies?
No, I like the Jews quite a bit. So I very much disagree with this because I like the jazz music. And especially as a French person, I love the Negroes.
So you never had any inclination to take over the family business?
No. No, I never had any inclination to follow in the footsteps of my father.
Now, as a child, do you ever remember your mother trying to get back with Mr. Hitler or make any attempts to contact him for alimony or child support?
Hitler once telegrammed my mother, but it was at 4 a.m. on a Saturday night. I think it was a booty call, if you will.
I see. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. And my last question is, if your father was watching this interview, is there anything that you would like to tell him?
I hope that he's not too mad at me that I did not claim him all this time. But apparently history does not look very kindly upon him, so to be his son was a bit too much to be of a burden for me. I want to also thank you for being here and speaking English with me on this great show.
And that was the end of the tape. That's all I was able to find.
It was so clear considering it was on reel to reel.
It was reel to reel. It was from the 60s,
it was the
50s.
50s. Yeah, I was going to ask
I
what
couldn't
era.
quite understand what era it was in, but I know it was old and very...
It was in black and white.
It was black and white interview. But good looking pair, those two.
Yeah.
Hitler.